Well, today is a special day for penguins at the New Zoo and Adventure Park. A party thrown to celebrate and help raise funds for the African penguin conservation. New at 4, Taylor Zebel was invited to the party. She's live in the studio with more on this. Taylor.
Cami, the penguins had to stay inside because of the poor air quality, unfortunately, but families were still able to interact with them and get up close. There were lots of fun activities, including crafts, taking fun pictures with stuffed animals, and tuning into an African penguin chat to learn more about the species. Penguin-themed merchandise was available to purchase, including paintings the penguins made themselves. But one of the best parts was meeting Tweedle, who was getting a lot of attention, taking pictures and competing in a staring contest against the mascot. Tell me one thing you like about penguins.
They're small and they're cute.
They are very cute. Did you go inside and see Tweedle?
Yeah,
Yeah, what'd you think of Tweedle?
she was cute.
The African penguin population has declined nearly 97%, but zoo officials say seeing people come out and support the species is special. Cami.